Hey guys, this is Megan for Dynamic Modeling of Cities 2020, and in this tutorial I'm going to be showing you the camera tracker in Adobe After Effects. This tool is really great for sticking videos or PNGs to your walls or floors in your scenes, especially good if you've forgotten to add something in and you're wanting to add something in later. So let's jump straight into it. So once again, I'm starting with Adobe After Effects open here. I've just loaded in a video to my project panel and I'm going to create a composition from this. Once you've created the composition then loads into your timeline. Quickly before we move on, I'm just going to check my composition settings to make sure it's set to a 16:9 screen ratio. Start of this process, I'm just going to go to Window in the top ribbon and make sure Tracker is enabled for this process. Once that's been selected, then go over to the ribbon on the right hand side and select Tracker. First, we've got to make sure the video layer is selected first, and then go back up and hit Track Camera. This then starts analysing the video for all of its 3D points. It's a process that might take a few minutes to complete depending on your computer's processor. Ideally, what we want to do before the analysation process is open up the analysis settings on the left here and tick Detailed Analysis. So this unfortunately will start the analysis process again, which is why it's important that we do it before the initial analysis. Things to note here is that the points are called trackers, and then we also have a target, which is where we stick our images to. If you can't see the trackers on the screen, on the left hand side you can see increase tracker size. Once I found a point that's ideal for my target, I'm going to right click and select Create, Solid and Camera. You can then see a frame appear in our video, which is where you'll be placing your linked image or object. Clicking on that brings up some handles and controls to transform this shape and adjust it as we need. Now that I've found a size and shape that I'm happy with, I'm going to click into the layer on the timeline, right click, and select Precompose. Next, I'm just going to double click into that shape layer, which allows us to edit it directly. And then I'm actually going to delete that background red, which will bring up a transparent layer. So I'm just going to go in and check our composition settings again and just adjust them so that they match the 16:9 ratios. So then at the moment I'm just dragging in an image from my file finder directly into the project browser. I'll just need to escape out of those effect controls to have that visible. And as a composition, drag that into your timeline. Once it's there, you can then adjust how it fits within the layer, which will affect how it appears in your video. So just a couple minor adjustments on the scale here. And to see how this appears in our video, I'll just go down to the bottom left corner here and click back across to our video timeline, escaping out of this shape layer. And we can see that it's loaded up into our scene there. And again, the transform gizmos so that we can make some further adjustments if we need to. And I'm just going to preview this by moving along our slider and see if it works and if it's adaptive to our 3D scene. And then this is the final result.